Hi guys, how are you?
Hello.
Hi. So I'm gonna ask a question based on the fact that I went to school in Boone, North Carolina. I know you guys don't film there,
Ooh,
but
good Tar Heels.
not the Tar Heels,
No,
but
did I get it wrong? Is that
no,
really?
you're that's a North Carolina school. It's just not the one in Boone.
Uh,
But for you guys, I know you guys didn't film there, but what was kind of your approach to learning about North Carolina, especially at that time, to kind of bring it to life in a way that does feel authentically North Carolinian in the show that we get to see?
Well, we have such incredible sets built, right, that they really transport us there immediately. And they are full of details that even probably don't half of them make it into the actual show. So part of that is how I think I learn about the history in that time period in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Scotland also is a really great double for North Carolina. I mean, you couldn't tell. I think long ago we were joined up and we've split apart since, but we're very similar. So yeah, it's kind of funny that we shoot in Scotland, but of course it is North Carolina.
And my character has never been to North Carolina until this season, so I'm kind of learning alongside my character as well, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like now the idea that Pangea broke apart, and that is how Scotland and North Carolina just separated from each other.
Yeah, so remember
Pangea-
that?
Yeah,
They were supposed to be connected.
They were connected. The Appalachian Mountains are the same mountains as the Scottish Highlands.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so funny.
I
And
didn't
then
know
all
that.
the Scots then moved to North Carolina, or
It's like actually just Scotland.
It's yeah,
from a
it's
long time
from a
ago.
long time ago. These mountains are old. That's why. Yeah. There you go.
Something
You
over-
learn something new every day. Also, my favorite aspect of this show is the like modernisms that get kind of added in that the characters from obviously the 1700s don't understand. Particularly like in this season, I love the Muhammad Ali joke. But for all three of you, what has kind of been your favorite throughout this series of like those little modern jokes that like go over the heads of everyone way back when, but
Mine
the
was
modern characters are like,
on set. Um, William, I am your father. And you said, no! That's not in the show. But I think it was, right?
Yeah.
A bit of a throwback of Star Wars. The
So
writers.
Jamie breaks the news to me.
Yeah. No! And then you lose your hand, and then there's a lightsaber battle.
Man, oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't happen. But it'd be cool if it did.
It would be. Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah. There's a great one this season. I would like to see it. No,
I don't think so.
No. Okay. There's a really good one coming up, which everyone's gonna love.
Well, you gotta give something, man.
I know. It's a Jamie line. It's great. Yeah.
you're like, it's Jamie, and just look for it. You'll see it when it pops up, and you'll be like, that's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, you will.
And for both David and Charles, what's so interesting is in the second episode, I think it was of this season, we get to see Jamie standing very far away, but seeing his son from like, I don't know how to describe it other than like, those movies where you see somebody and you're like, it's them, but you're like miles away. That's what it was like. And so for you both,
Really?
Scraping skills from young Ian.
but for you both, like building that dynamic of like, you guys are, for all intents and purposes, father and son, but also having Jamie like now sort of in the mix of all of this. Has been the most exciting part about like seeing that develop in season 7 and exploring that side of all of their relationships?
Yeah, it's quite interesting, especially in that scene that I am just kind of at odds with my dad about going to war, but it's a little bit more simple. And then from their perspective, he has to try and cover up the fact that I'm Jamie's son and Jamie's watching me and I'm talking to my sister and I don't know any of this stuff. So I think there's some crazy dynamics that can happen between that.
Bringing William into any scene is like taking with you in a ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he's a secret that could explode at any second, but also he's a very explosive personality.
Yeah.
And should the secret ever come out, who knows what could happen. So it's a really interesting thing to carry into every scene.
Issues.
Yeah, he's got a little bit.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's wearing green today. He's spiritually linked to the Incredible Hulk. Or the Grinch or something.
Yeah, probably the Grinch.
Oh, I love it. But and John, I do love when the whole kind of like the Fraser clan is just all sitting together, like they're on a porch and it's like, oh look, it's a fam. And I think young Ian does say like, hey, thanks, cousin, at one point in the episode. I was like, I love this. This is so weird but cute.
Yeah.
What is the most fun about getting to kind of like have that family dynamic and play with like every character and like how they all connect with one another?
Oh yeah, it's great when everyone's together, when the whole family is all in one place at the same time, because we're always getting torn apart from each other, whether it's through time or war or whatever. So when you see those moments together, they're precious, kind of like real family moments, right? They're precious, these memories, and so it's just nothing but good times and laughs. And we used to do a lot of like eating scenes, around dining, and they were always a good time. We hardly got any work done. We were always getting into grace time because we were too busy fooling around. But that energy that you're talking about, that when you see them all together, that's palpable in the room with us all, which is great.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys talking with me today.
Thank you, Zuni.
Thank you. Have a nice
Bye.
day.